Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if your destiny is somehow written up there in the stars? So today, we're going to dive into the world of horoscopes and try to understand what they claim to reveal about us, about our personalities, and even our futures.
Come on, we've all been there, right? You're just scrolling through a magazine or an app and bam! Your horoscope promises an exotic trip and a whirlwind romance. It's kind of hard not to get a little bit curious.
And that's really the hook, isn't it? That promise of something good, something exciting just around the corner. This positive outlook is a massive part of the appeal. It gives us this comforting little hint that good things are on their way.
Okay, but what's really going on here? How are these predictions actually made? To get that, we need to peel back the layers on a system that's been around for a very, very long time.
Right, so the whole foundation of horoscopes is built on just a few key ideas. Let's break them down.
So, a horoscope. What is it, really? Well, you can kind of think of it like a celestial birth certificate. It's supposed to be a snapshot, a map of where the stars and planets were at the exact moment you were born.
And your birth date? That's what locks you into one of the 12 zodiac signs. This sign becomes the starting point, the absolute foundation for any kind of astrological reading about you.
And I'm sure you've heard of these signs. You've got Aries the ram, Taurus the bull, Leo the lion. Each one of the 12 is linked to a specific constellation and comes with its own whole set of meanings and symbols.
So once you have your sign, that's where the prediction comes in. This is the forecast for what might happen in your life. It could be about your career, your love life, you name it. And it could be for the day, the week, or even the whole year.
But here's the thing, it's not just about what's going to happen next. Astrology also makes a pretty big claim, that it can reveal deep truths about who you are at your core. For example, let's just look at the contrast here. You've got Aries, a fire sign, who's typically described as energetic, outgoing, a real social butterfly. And then you have Capricorn, an earth sign, who's seen as much more serious-minded, practical, and a bit conventional.
And this is where it gets really compelling for a lot of people. They read the description for their own sign and they feel like it's surprisingly accurate. That the glove just fits.
But, of course, not everyone is buying it. And that brings us right to the middle of a huge debate. Is there any actual science to back this up?
Yeah, skeptics have a pretty clear and simple take on all this. They argue that astrology has zero scientific foundation and that it should be treated as fun entertainment, not as a source of serious life guidance.
And a major point the critics bring up is this. Are these personality descriptions just so general that they could apply to pretty much anyone? I mean, could an Aries read the traits for a Capricorn and still find things that feel true?
Now, it's really crucial here to separate two words that sound alike but are worlds apart: astrology and astronomy. Astronomy is an exact science. It's the scientific study of stars, planets, the universe. Astrology, on the other hand, is a belief system that interprets those movements to make personal predictions.
So that begs the question, right? If it's not exactly science, why is astrology still so incredibly popular? What is it about the stars that just keeps drawing us in, century after century?
Well, maybe the real appeal has less to do with scientific facts and a lot more to do with us. It seems to tap into some really deep, fundamental human desires, our search for meaning, for a little guidance, and just for a better way to understand ourselves.
So, ultimately, when we do turn to our horoscopes, what are we truly looking for? Are we actually hoping for a sneak peek into the future, or are we just searching for a mirror, another way to get a better handle on who we are right now? It's definitely something to think about.